luckiest on the planet because I have angels around me. I have leaders around me. I have super kids around me. They teach me, they inspire me, they help me smile. They care for me and they encourage me to do what I do effortlessly. I love children, I love teaching. And here is the reason I have a superstar in front of me. She is Jhoshitaa Singh. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me here. And we are lucky to have a mentor in person as wonderful and kind as you, always standing with us.
This is what makes you so special, a true quality of a leader to encourage others. And my God, anybody would, become a fan of your words, style, and communication, which is the most
Thank you.
important quality. Now, you please tell us what is the secret of your star-like communication?
Starlight communication, I think it's training since childhood. I remember my first language was English. I was taught Hindi and Punjabi later on because I was always left out in school that she doesn't know Hindi, she doesn't know Punjabi. So I was taught Hindi and Punjabi, but English was my first language. So I feel the major credit here goes to my mother, first of all. She has always stood there as a barrier. She's been strict and stern when she has to, and she's been the most soft-hearted person when she has to. Moving on, I feel I've always been surrounded by such a very academic environment, so it just comes to me naturally.
Beautiful. We are proud of you and we thank your parents for being there, for giving us a gem of a leader. Now, you tell us, what is your sports side, fitness side?
I would say I'm a very athletic person, even though from the past 3-4 months I've been very lazy and a total couch potato because of the COVID stuff. That's just an excuse basically, but I've been lazy. But other than that, I'm very athletic. I love doing sports. Some of the sports that I do are athletics and badminton. And fitness, I feel that goes all to my father. My father has always been there that you have to get up at 5 a.m. and you have to do this, you have to go for a run. So I feel both of my parents have divided their roles such wonderfully that my mother's like, okay, I'll take her academics, and my father's like, okay, I'll make her a human, a very fit human, a very strong human physically. So I feel those two people keep me balanced very well.
Yes. Dr. Kiran Bedi also says, हारना भी आना चाहिए, हराना भी आना चाहिए. And fitness is
Very true.
everything. Health is that one. Then you keep adding those zeros. But without the
Definitely,
one,
because
yeah.
health is something you can never like say that it is not my priority or it is the second thing I will look, because when everybody is gone, everybody may leave you at some point of time, but what is going to be from your journey of life to your journey of death is your body. You're going to live in this body and you're going to survive in it, so it's better that you keep care of it. Usko fracture karte raho baar na, usko manufacturer paas bhejo ki bhai isko theek karo jaldi se. So it should be a pretty good balance.
What is the secret of your wisdom?
I would not say I'm very wise at all, honestly. I feel whatever wisdom or whatever things I'm saying right now is just what I feel. It's my emotions, honestly. Wisdom for me is a very vast concept. You cannot have wisdom at all. I feel Albert Einstein did have wisdom. He just had a very left hand brain and he just created something so good for the universe to keep. Wisdom, my wisdom, the word you've used is so big that I'm having digesting it right now that I am wise. But I feel everybody has wisdom. My wisdom comes from my emotions and what I feel. I feel I'm always true to myself, true to my emotions. So if you're true to yourself, if you don't hide what you are at all, that is your true wisdom.
Yes, beautiful. And all you have spoken till now is all words of the wise, the magical words, health or emotions or leadership. Yes. What makes a great leader according to you?
A great leader makes people. A great people makes leader. So I think it's a very two-sided role. You see, If you leave out one, the other won't exist at all. A great leader is somebody who understands its people and the people it's leading, first of all. You need to look at who you're leading. You can't always be in a dictatorship mode कि भाई हाँ मैं leader हूँ मैं तो फाड़ दूंगा सबकी ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. You can't always be that vigorous. Sometimes you have a group that needs your emotional help, that are so broken that they need to understand that they are worthy and they are compassionate. So you just need to show an emotional side. So leader has to be very wise actually. A leader has to be very emotionally stable. A leader has to be very clever and witty with their words.
Beautiful, just like you. How will you serve India?
India, I feel serving India is such a great prospect that whenever I talk about it, I always have this smile on my face because India is a beautiful country, and getting a chance to serve the country that you are in, I feel I have always dreamt of becoming a surgeon. I always have been like, this is what I want to do. This is something I'm sure of doing. So when I was 4 years old, I knew that I was going to do something for my country, and I knew that I was going to be a surgeon and I'm going to help poor kids. I didn't know what being a surgeon was then. Then I got to know that this is quite a job that you get quite a lot of money in. But other than that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to help people. I'm going to treat them for free. So I feel something I would do for India is good healthcare. Something I would do for India is a good youth, nurture the youth, what you are doing right now.
Thank you. Please share with us your happiest moments.
Oh, my happiest moments. I've had a lot of happy moments, to be honest. But I feel when I'm together with my family, my parents, my friends, with my book, actually, with my books and me alone and a cup of coffee, that is the happiest moment. That these three things, being with my family, my friends, and in my little corner alone with a cup of coffee and Tuesdays with Maury reading it over for the 100th time, I think that has been my happiest moment in life. And I feel every moment is happy if you have. It's like the only thing you can control is your reaction. So my reaction towards life is very chill. I always try to be very happy and like peaceful at life. So I think that has always been my happiest moment.
And that is your superpower. Please share 5 lessons from the book Tuesday with Maury.
Okay. So first of all, death is something that is inevitable. So rather than regretting on it, rather than having grief on it, it's better that you accept it wonderfully. Secondly, the one thing which I already stated is nothing goes ahead of your body. Your body is something that will always be with you, always share your happiest moments and your saddest moments. All of the things will affect your body. Thirdly, that relationship stability, people stability, emotional stability are some aspects that we cannot like throw away on the side corner. Mental health is one of the most important aspects. Fourth, crying does not make you weak at all. It just makes you a very beautiful person, and it just makes you very capable of emotions. I have seen a lot of people, including myself, honestly, who are afraid to cry. But I feel crying is you are losing all of the toxins in your body. You're losing all of the things that keep you behind, like which are holding you back, that come on, I'm not going to let you achieve this, but then you cry and it's all gone and then you can move forward. The fifth lesson I feel is, which is the most important one, teachers will always be there from the end to the start. They will always hold your hand. They are like the most beautiful creation of God, and we should always respect them, not just in quotes that I respect my teacher, I will respect my teacher, we all should respect our teacher, but from the heart. The day it starts coming from the heart, that I respect my teachers so much that I would do anything from them. The day that happens to each and every one of us, I feel that is the day India will be at its best.
Yes, the whole world will be at its best.
Definitely.
And these 5 lessons were also very wise, huh? So wisdom flows through you. Okay, how do I face failure? I feel so upset every time I fail. What do I do?
I feel I am very bad at facing failure myself, but I feel I've learned it. I have a phobia of failures, if that's the right word I'm choosing. I cannot imagine the thought of me failing at any point of time. But I think I've gotten used to it because I've failed a lot of times, even though I don't want to. It's something that I'm scared of the most. I have failed a lot of times. I cry and I shut everyone down from my life. But that is not a way to handle with failure. That was my first experience of failure. So I feel the recent one, what I have learned how to handle failure is accept it. You can't do anything about it. All you can do is accept it, move on, and then introspect and see how you can control that failure. Obviously, if you fail, that means you're lacking at something, right? If I cry that I don't have the marks that I am expecting, or somebody got better marks than me, it obviously means that the person who got better marks than me is doing something so extraordinary that I am missing.
Wow. Beautiful. So
Thank you so much.
let's try for excellence and be extraordinary, the real nature. Okay, now I'm upset also. I'm growing older. I lose hope sometimes. I become upset. So how do I handle that?
Hope is the one thing that we have. I feel the day any person loses hope is the day that that person will lose in believing things. And I feel growing old is one of the most beautiful things. Growing old is like you realize your hair is turning white. You know, there's a very good saying on that. The more white hair I have, the more experience I have. So I
True.
feel old age is something which is so like it has such a big misconception about it, that growing old is so painful. Growing old, I feel so bad for that person. Look at him, he has so many white hair. Why do we need to color our white hair? Why do we need to dye them? Let them be shown. It's your wisdom, it's the years you have spent on earth. I have spent like 15 years on earth and I have no white hair. That shows that I'm very young right now. I have no experience of life. Sunny, sir, you have so many white hair, but I can definitely like say with 100% guarantee you have much more experience than me. So old age is something that has been put in the sidelines. Like, oh my God, this is something that I'm scared of. If you just accept it, if you just believe in it, that it's gonna be okay. You were a kid, then you turned into a teenager, then you got a job, then you got fired from a job, then you got another job, and now you're finally done with all your jobs and you're on the last stage of life. So let's enjoy it.
You make it so easy and simple. Great. So, what is the secret of success and fulfillment? I should get both, not just
Yeah,
one.
yeah, definitely. Secret of success is accepting failure.
Beautiful.
Secret of success is knowing failure. Secret of success is knowing that I am capable of doing anything. Even if I've fallen from the stairs 100 times, I will climb 100 more times and I will probably break the stair if this doesn't listen to my command. The secret of success is knowing that you are the one in command. You are the one who has grip. If it is not you, then it is no one. Never have a plan B. Because if you have a plan B, your plan A is obviously going to fail because you think that your plan A isn't good enough. That is the first reason you're going to have a plan B. So success is it's me or it's no one. Just believe in that. Then fulfillment is a very broader prospect. I think I have not achieved fulfillment yet. So commenting on it it's like very hard, honestly. Fulfillment. The secret of fulfillment for me would be sitting with yourself and just closing your eyes and thinking about who you are, believing that what you are right now is the best you've ever been, and at the same time it is the worst you've ever been, because once you realize that this is the moment that I have been the oldest, and this is also the moment that I'll be the youngest in my whole life. So when you realize the same thing with fulfillment, you'll obviously achieve it if you accept something.
No, I truly enjoyed all your answers. Success, fulfillment, failure, acceptance. Truly inspiring. It was like,
Thank
I
you.
was thinking you are going to be a great leader. You are a great leader. You are a great life coach, mindset coach with lot of determination, no plan B. sticking to what is, and it's up to me and no one else. All these are priceless lessons I'm going to carry today and forever with me. This is going to be one of my most memorable interviews. And I look forward to interacting with you more on specific topics, some books which you have read, and I'll keep getting your blessings and wisdom. Thank you so much.
Please, thank you so much for this opportunity.